Hello fellow gamers, this is Eddie with the Gamers Next Door bringing you another episode of The Hype is Real. You know it's Call of Duty week and we are pretty excited about it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare releases on October 25th, 2019 and it will bring a ton of new features. One of the features of this game that I'm absolutely most hyped for is the single player campaign. Weird, right? Nope. Since the very beginning I've always believed that story modes in Call of Duty were extremely fluid and engaging. I was actually quite disappointed when the last installment didn't have one. I get it. There's a huge amount of people who completely skip the story altogether and just play multiplayer, but in my opinion, those kinds of people are skipping on one of the strongest elements of these games. We haven't had a single player campaign in 2 years, and not only that, but the fact that Infinity Ward is making it definitely adds to the hype. The story is supposed to be, and I quote, heavy on troubling, realistic, emotional moments. Remember the No Russian mission from Modern Warfare 2? Or the explosion cutscene with the little girl in Modern Warfare 3? Well, think about that, but throughout an entire campaign with some added steroids. Yeah, please don't play if you suffer from PTSD. The game will feature the return of Captain Price, who has been completely rebooted, much like the entire Modern Warfare series. The player controls Sergeant Kyle Garrick, a former British Army officer, for the first half of the campaign and then shifts to Alex, a CIA officer, in the second half of the campaign. Developers have stated that they really want to touch on topics that are regarded as taboo within the industry, and supposedly it's resulted in making some playtesters cry. Apparently they've also needed to remove some pieces that would have been way too controversial. Regardless of that though, I'm absolutely ready for this emotional adventure. The game looks amazing and it has an entirely new engine for the series, allowing for the use of more detailed environments, advanced photogrammetry and rendering, better volumetric lighting, and the use of ray tracing. Now let's talk about the multiplayer. I got a chance to play the beta on PC and let me tell you guys, it was great. New modes and gameplay mechanics are bringing back this game to what it was in the beginning. For me, it felt like playing Modern Warfare 1 and 2 all over again. Multiplayer has always been the main protagonist of the Call of Duty series. In Modern Warfare, there are some small and big changes. One of the biggest additions is that Modern Warfare is cross-platform. That's right. For the first time in Call of Duty, you will be able to play with other players across other consoles and even PC. Another big change is no more Season Pass, making all additional maps and downloadable content free. This is big for Call of Duty fans that have been asking for this for years, and finally, Activision is listening. I'll start with the new 2 vs 2 mode called Gunfight. 2 teams of 2 will face off in a small arena and everyone will start with the same main weapon, sidearm, lethal grenade, and tactical grenade. Players' equipment will change every 2 rounds and the first team to win 6 rounds wins the match. Matches are fast and furious, with rounds that last a few minutes or even seconds. When you start, you can even see the opposing team all the way across the map. I personally love this mode, definitely more competitive than the traditional multiplayer matches. The other new mode is called Ground War, which takes place across huge maps and can support over 100 players. Ground War was in other Call of Duty games, but this time it's bigger and better. This mode plays similar to a domination match with 5 different capture points and even vehicles. It felt very similar to Battlefield but at a much faster pace. I had a lot of fun and this mode will definitely be my favorite. Other familiar modes are returning like Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Capture the Flag, Domination, Infection, Gunfight, and much more. Survival mode also returns but it's exclusive for PS4 for the first year. Kill streaks make their welcome return. Plus, players can get wrapped up in an extensive weapons customization system via the new Gunsmith mode. Modern Warfare's got it all, a campaign that looks very promising and the multiplayer that we used to love from the original Modern Warfare games, plus new modes and an entirely new graphics engine that makes this game stand out again. We hope this episode helps your decision to pick up the game. We are definitely hyped for this game and we hope you are too. Modern Warfare releases on PS4, Xbox One, and Windows PC through the Blizzard launcher on October 25th, 2019. Will you guys be picking up Modern Warfare on launch? Are you guys excited for it? Sound off in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you liked this episode of The Hype is Real. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button at the Gamers Next Door on Facebook and YouTube. This is Eddie signing out, and as always, happy gaming.